All right, everybody, welcome back to SeahawkTalk and Seahawks360 podcast. I'm Joe Stevens. To my left is Candace from Seahawks360 podcast. How are you doing?
I am great, Joe. I don't know how you can't be great when the Seahawks are in the Super Bowl. Doing fantastic. Glad to be on here.
What did we talk before the 49ers game or after the 49ers game? I can't
I think we
remember.
talked after the 49ers game. I don't think we talked after the Rams game.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And I mean, technically, it's still after the Rams game because
Right.
nothing's happened, right? So, um, yeah, I guess I'll just start the show exactly how we started last show. And you just tell me on a scale from 1 to 10, excited, scale from 1 to 10, nervous level.
Excited. I'm at a 20. Like, I don't think you can be more excited than when you get to this point. And I believe in this team and this coaching staff so much. And I had high hopes for the season, don't get me wrong, but like I didn't envision this right now. So I'm
Yeah.
psyched. In terms of nerves, you know, I'm in a weird place. I gotta be honest. So I'm in this like love-hate relationship where like normally I get nervous the closer the game gets, right? Like we talked about that last time. But I feel almost overconfident. And I don't like when I feel overconfident. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it sets you up for failure. Like I'm so cool and calm and collected. And I don't think it should be this way. So I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah. So 1 to 10, nervous. You're like a 0.
I got zero. Like I'm not nervous at all. I'm like, it's the Super Bowl. It's not okay, right? So maybe when I leave, you can give me some reasons. Like maybe I should be nervous. I don't know.
I'll tell you what. So excitement for me, same thing. Like 12. I've been saying 12 this whole time.
Yeah,
Just
love
because
it.
I'm corny.
Yeah, I love
um, But nervousness, I wasn't really nervous until Monday when everybody got to Radio Row and everybody was talking because it didn't seem real.
Yeah.
And then I've been telling myself that, so I'll say nervous is like a 5 because let me tell you my thinking with this. Okay. To win the Super Bowl, the best feeling ever, right? To lose, it kind of sucks.
Right.
But I think I told you this last time. Really, we've been wanting them to win in the playoffs so we can watch them another game. So
Yes.
if we lose, we don't get a parade and we don't get a trophy. But really, there's nothing else after that. I mean, we're going to criticize everything that happens if we lose. But I mean, is it really, other than bragging to 49ers fans and Rams fans that we won, or basically to everybody that we won, there's really not that much of a difference. It's not a failed season. We're in the Super Bowl. I mean, would it be a failure if we lost the Super Bowl just because of who we're playing? Yes, kind of. But really, I mean, you go back to week 1 after we played the Rams and everybody's, head was falling off for some reason. I was one of the only ones that felt confident coming out of that game because I felt like the gap has closed so much.
Yeah.
But I wasn't this confident. I'll tell you that. I didn't think we were going to go this far. So all in all, it's been a fun ride, and win or lose, it ends tomorrow in less than 24 hours. So
Oh, I've never heard it like that. I've never heard it like it ends tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, you're right, though. I mean, don't get me wrong.
mhm.
To be able to win on 49ers turf, I just think they can
Or
never
just
lose
anywhere. It makes it a little bit cooler, but like really,
like cool.
I don't
Like
know,
I see our logo in
on
their
their
end zone.
stadium.
Like they're like they are freaking out. It's like Sam Darnold on the outside of their building. Anyway, I love that stuff because I really hate 49ers fans. So
Boy, me too. I don't know if you saw, there was a news guy in Seattle last night reporting the news in San Jose, and there was like a bunch of 49ers fans like throwing up gang signs behind the guy, and then they started shoving him. He did shove
oh
first. He was
god.
like, "Get away from me." It was, yeah, he started the shoving, I guess, but he was like, "Please stop." I don't know. I really don't think the shoving was on either side. I'm not going to put blame on either side, but like, if you go to Seattle, you won't really see anybody putting up gang signs behind a news station. That just, it's so bizarre. Like, we live 12 hours away actually from my house to San Francisco. It's a 12-hour drive.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I live actually, well, I live a little bit south of Seattle, 30 minutes south of Seattle. So maybe like a 14, 15-hour drive. I don't know, regardless. But you just don't see that stuff in the big city north of them. It's just a total different culture, I guess, here. So
Yeah. No, for sure. For sure. But I'm super excited about this matchup, and I know it's your show and everything, but
No, it's ours.
what?
I just pay. That's why I tell Zach. He goes, "You're the host," and I go, "I just pay for StreamYard." That's the difference between me and you.
Yes. But I'm curious, like, what do you like for you, in your opinion, when you're looking at this matchup, and based on how the rosters look, like you mentioned that you feel like the Seahawks should win, but like, how do you see this game playing out? Like, you think it's a low scoring game?
Yeah, defensive struggle. I'm
Yeah.
kind of thinking the same thing. Somebody said it, so I can't take credit for the words that I'm about to say, but people are nervous. The question would be, I'm asking myself a question now. But the question would be, is Clint Kubiak, is him being hired by the Raiders going to affect him at all? Is it going to affect his preparation at all? And to be truthful, you can't say he is much in it as if he didn't get the job, right? Like, he's not as invested. Maybe it's 0.5%, right? But there's still something. There's still a little bit. So that makes me a teeny bit nervous about our offense. But boy, and once again, like, who have the Patriots played? But like, in the playoffs, you watch these teams that they played, and offensively, they're just bad. Like that CJ Stroud game against the Texans against the Patriots. I was watching it, and I was like, okay, Sam's game against the Rams, Sam looked like a Pro Bowler, which isn't saying much anymore now that Shadur is in the Pro Bowl, but he looked like a Pro Bowler. Like, his game looked like an MVP type game compared to CJ Stroud's against the Patriots. I was like, I thought that game against the Rams was the worst we'd see all year, but I guess not. We saw CJ Stroud in the playoffs. So I see low scoring. I don't know. I see us trying to run the ball to the outside because their interior defensive line, I think, is really their strength. And I don't know. It'll be a fun matchup, JSN and Christian Gonzalez. How about you? Sorry.
I lean 40% chance that it's like a defensive grinder. And this is where I just go to my overconfidence.
Yeah, I get it. I get you.
I could see a 50% blowout. I'm just gonna be honest. And don't get me wrong, like I've looked at tape, I've tried to like deep dive this thing, and I just don't see a ton of paths. Now, here's what scares me. Here's the path I see to the Patriots winning this game, and that's Milton Williams just killing Anthony Bradford, just rep after rep, like just killing the guy, which is very possible.
But then we'll slide. I mean, it's sorry, not being a dick, but it's like, I feel like we kind of have answers to every one of their strengths. I feel like we have answers for it. Even though Anthony Bradford is the weak link on the offensive line, he's really done a lot better in the playoffs. To be fair, he's had his moments. Don't shake your head at me. No, he's had his moments.
He's been bad. Not in the playoffs. I think he's allowed he's allowed one of the most. He's like highest in terms of allowed pressures postseason.
Yeah, what's weird with Bradford is maybe I just overlook him pass blocking, but in run blocking, I think he's terrible. Like, and everybody says he's not bad in run blocking. He's like a road grader, but yeah, if the guy's lined up like directly across from him, but if he has to be athletic at all, that's what scares me the most. I think we talked after the 49ers game is when he pulled and like ran into two guys. Instead of taking the inside guy, he like put both of his arms out and tried to like clothesline both of them, and they just went around him. Like, his just I don't know, if he's the weakest link and we can slide protect, and like Bill Walsh always said, you can hide the weakest link on offense. You can't hide the weakest link on defense. So
that's fair. I mean, they do have a double A. So Christian Bronson, that's his name. I mean, he's really good as well, right? Like
interior defensive lineman.
Yeah, their interior is really good. So I worry about that. I also I anticipate that the Patriots offense will look better, right? Like, I think it'll look better. I don't think it's going to look nearly as bad. I do feel like weather played a really big factor, right, in the Patriots.
But even the first half, I mean, it was the first 3 quarters the weather was okay. And maybe they're a second half team. I mean, let's be honest, we've been a second half team a lot this year, but Just the first half, definitely like before the weather started. I mean, they scored 10 points
I think
and
there were I want to say
10 or
7.
7 or 10. Either way, they only scored 10 points total.
Yeah.
The Patriots did. And it was ugly the entire game.
It was. I think they'll find some ways in the Super Bowl, especially to capitalize on some of the, when I say weaknesses of the Seahawks defense, because our defense is really good. But I think there are some things they could do to move the ball a little. Other than that, though, at first I was pretty nervous. I was nervous about this game when I thought Nick Emenwari was out. And when Nick Emenwari was out, I was like, the entire defensive structure changes.
I can't believe he's not even on the injury report today.
Yeah, now he's not even on the injury report. So now that he's back and he's good, I'm back on the bandwagon of we should win. That would have been a huge blow, in my opinion, to the Seahawks defense. But now, no worries. As Mike McDonald said, turns out he's alive.
Yeah. Maybe I'm overlooking Diggs and Booty, right? But because Witherspoon did get burned a lot in the Rams game. Let's not dance around that. But also, they don't really have Devontae Adams. A couple plays where Witherspoon actually got burned. He tripped. Like, let's be completely honest. There was a couple plays. Yeah. But I don't know. And also, I don't think Job's as bad as, like, I guess the announcers were kind of maybe it wasn't the announcers. Maybe it was the guy I was watching the game with. I don't know. But they're like, oh, they're picking on Job. I mean, yeah, they were. But, I mean, Puka Nacua was a hard guy to guard regardless. And I don't know. If we can get to Drake May and make him force bad decisions and maybe – if Reek Woolen intercepts that ball before he taunts McVay, I think we're having a total different conversation about the Rams game anyways, because I think, Reek, I don't think we'd have as much of a problem with it if he actually picked it off. Yep. It's like, okay, it's a 15-yard penalty, whatever, but just the way that went down, I'm happy that him and Eamon are cool now, I guess, but it showed a lot. I know I'm kind of rambling, but it showed a lot by Nick Eamon to really call him out. Like, that took balls as a rookie to do that. So,
and he was right too. So,
well, duh. Yeah, I think the nation agreed that he was right. Yes.
I think it was cool, and that's just kind of the guy that Nick Eamon has been. And frankly, he's earned that right. Like, he's earned the right to get on a vet and they make a clear mistake that sets the team back. So kudos to that guy for sure. Mm-hmm. That's part of what just makes me love this defensive culture. Like, there's not hierarchy. Like, you got Leonard Williams taking lessons from Greg Zabel. Like, there's everybody.
That was sweet.
Yeah.
Did we talk about that, or was that the Rams game that happened?
No, that was 49ers game. I think we talked about it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was sweet. I saw that YouTube clip that you were talking about, and he's like, shoot the B gap. And then he did it. Next drive, he had a sack. And he's like, oh, yeah, Gray told me that. It's like, wow, that's cool.
Really cool. Really cool. But that's what I love about this team is that, like, that cohesiveness, and, it's really low ego. Like, they're not in it for, oh, I'm this or I'm that. Like, they just learn from one another. But I think that chemistry will show up on game day. In fact, I think it's like their undercover superpower, just how they communicate, how they have each other's back, and it's not just like one unit. I don't think I've ever seen a team that is as complementary as this team. Like, correct me, yeah, like correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm like, I've never seen a team where it's clear the offense is struggling, and then the defense steps up and makes this crazy play, or it's clear that the defense and the offense are struggling, and then we get a Rashid Shaheed like touchdown or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's I've just never seen anything like it.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're right, because I was gonna say the LOB days, they kind of they rallied a lot, but I don't know. The defense covered up for the offense a lot sometimes when Marshawn couldn't get going. But yeah, I guess you mean just have a complete team. Like you said, nobody has an ego, and that's what I've been saying all year. Like, I know it's because it's the only other sport. Well, there's two, but I guess the Mariners, like, this team reminds me, they parallel each other so much. with how nobody had an ego. I mean, even Julio Rodriguez for the Mariners didn't have an ego. Nobody had an ego. Everybody just kind of rallied around each other, and that's exactly what we've seen out of the football team all year. Aside from, I guess, Reek, which is like still kind of pisses me off, but like I get that like we won, everything's chill, but like I don't know if you saw Mike McDonald mic'd up during that, and he goes, "No, I know who it is. It's 27." Like it's like, and then he left him out there. Honest to God, if I was Mike, I'd be like, "Yo, get off the field." I don't know.
I would have thought the same thing, but it's cool. I mean, Mike tries to be level-headed, so I kind of really respect him for that. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, so I have a Rick Woolen jersey because like I bought one when like he first his rookie year, and I was like so hyped. And as soon as that happened, I was like, I walked in the room to my husband. I was like, I gotta burn the jersey. Like I gotta burn it. Like
I gotta sign one. I gotta sign one leaning against the wall right now. That I had. Remember, I had it framed in my old room, and now this one I went with the Earl one because I was like,
yes, it's better. Yeah, things have changed.
It actually means more to me because I don't know. It's a long story, but yeah, I don't know. Other than that, really, the team hasn't. I mean, think about the personal fouls, like selfish penalties, which I'm going to knock on wood because this is the biggest stage and we could see that.
Yeah.
But I mean, you and I, we've watched every snap of every game, right? So we clearly remember it. I mean, other than the JSN dunking the ball over the goalpost,
which was awesome, by the way.
Yeah, but also it's an offensive play. It doesn't really, the 15-yard penalty, all you do now is like, just make sure you get in the landing zone or kick it out of the back of the end zone. That was nuts. I mean, the fact that also pissed me off what a weasel Sean McVay was. And he's like celebrating. I don't know. I rewatched the whole game a couple weeks ago now, I guess, or I guess a week and a half ago. But he's like celebrating the first down like they really did something. And that kind of really irritated me because that's not something that I could see our coach doing.
There was a lot that I think stood out, and I know this is off on a tangent. Like,
no, we're good. I don't
bit.
care. It's a cluster. Okay, dude, there's one game left, and we haven't talked since the last game. It's been 2 weeks. So.
Yeah, true. So I feel like there were a few things, not only leading up to that Rams game, but like after the Rams game, that was it just made me go like, Mike would never. And it just makes me proud of the coach because I'm like
calling out the fact that DeMarcus Lawrence dropped back and how the Seahawks messed up that play.
Yes. Well, first I wanna talk about, like, I don't know if you saw Cam Kitchens, I think is
the safety.
Yeah. So he did an interview on the Gridiron with Skip Bayless and whoever.
Pre-game or post-game?
It's pre-game, right? And they're asking him about the game, and like he's like, "Well, we already know what kind of quarterback Sam Darnold is, so we're going to be locked in and ready to go, right?" I'm like, "Okay, we already know what kind of a quarterback Sam Darnold is. All right, cool. I get it, but like that seems a little overconfident to me." And even like leading up to the game, they're like asking Devontae Adams, like, "How do you guys feel about this matchup with the Seahawks?" And they're like, "Well, we feel like we're the better team, and they got lucky the last time." There was a lot of like. They got lucky.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. But there was just a lot of that. I feel like leading up to the Rams game. Well, if it wasn't for the 2-point conversion, it's if that won the game. But
we got the ball back that game, and I feel like if we were down 2 points, which we would have been if they called that wrong, probably would have been a lot more aggressive. And I don't know why I have this weird faith in this team. Well, it's not even weird at this point. Because we've seen them have field goal drives at the end of both the losses we had. Except for except the Buccaneers game. That was the one that had the tip off the helmet. But the two losses other than the Buccaneers game, we've seen Sam, not just Sam, I guess the entire team drive the ball all the way down the field. Well, the Rams, if it wasn't for like the best punt of all time, we would have won that game.
Yes.
I think we talked about that last time, but we've seen them drive down the field so many times, and at least have a chance to win it. So I also don't get, I feel like the Seahawks outplayed the Rams like crazy in the first game. It's just the quarterback didn't, that was kind of people the national media kept bringing up before that game. Well, the Rams outplayed the Seahawks 7 quarters out of the 8. And it's like, did you watch the first one? Did you really watch the game? Because there's no way you're saying that. If you watch those, and I think we really outplayed them, to be honest, all game. And even when I rewatched it, I can't believe it was that close. I think one boneheaded penalty made it a 1-score game at the end of the game.
Yeah, it was. It was definitely a boneheaded penalty. And it wasn't just a penalty. Then he got cooked, like on immediately for a touchdown by Puka-Nacua. Like they went right at him, and you folded like a lawn chair. Like it's so soft. Like,
which they do that, but mentally, who would you rather go after, right? I mean, in that circumstance, you just screwed your whole team, right? Go for him.
Definitely.
And the play doesn't even bug me as much because Nakua's really good, and it was kind of a sneaky route that he ran. I think he was crossing the entire field, so it's like, the penalty is a sin that's just unforgivable. Yeah. So, I want to say hi to Sijin. I don't think I've seen you. Maybe I have seen you in a while. I don't know. Everybody's kind of blending right now. So,
what's up, Sijin?
Anybody see the Rams in tears after the game? I did. I feel part of me.
I won't laugh at their tears.
I feel bad.
Mean.
Let's put it this way. I never feel bad for the other teams when we knock them out of the playoffs, which hasn't been for a long time, guys. So let's be completely honest. I never feel bad for the players. I do feel bad for their fans because I realize that they're exactly what I am. They're just born in a different part of the country. You're different, right? Because you're not born here. But I mean, a lot of these guys, they're just born in Los Angeles. And it's like, okay, I get it. But yeah, we did see it. I can't believe Stafford. Well, I actually can't. I knew he was coming back, but making this big announcement during the not the ESPYs, the NFL honors.
Yeah. That's not a surprise though. Like I fully expected him to come back. Like
I did too. When people were asking, I was listening to the Rich Eisen show, and they were like, they do the What's More Likely. I don't know if you watched that at all.
Yeah, I do.
But they do What's More Likely, Aaron Rodgers or Matt Stafford to come back next year. And Rich Eisen said both, but he's like, if I got to choose one, it's Stafford. Like Stafford's coming back. Yes. Rodgers is 42, Stafford's 37. So.
Yeah, and just came off an MVP year, and then like the way his season ended. I actually feel like we need to win this game because the Rams are going to come back with a vengeance. Like I'm not going to pretend like for all the things that went our way that they're not going to spend their entire offseason figuring out how to attack Seattle. I think they overlooked us last year. I think they didn't really take us seriously, so they didn't put a ton of effort into trying to stop the Seahawks because we weren't a threat. Rightfully so.
Right? I think they did in the second game. And in the one that we won.
They definitely did. They pulled out all the stops, but it still wasn't enough, which means they're entire. Now we're talking roster moves. Now we're talking like not just scheme.
And
we're talking they're going to build. Like I heard that Cliff Kingsbury added to the staff. What they need him for? But like they're just trying to do everything.
He was added to the staff?
Yes.
I'm surprised he didn't take a college job, to be completely honest. He seems like a good college coach. I kind of hate him, but at the same time, I kind of hate him like as an NFL coach.
Yeah.
But like as a college coach, I feel like I wouldn't really mind him that much.
Yeah, it's because his style fits college so well, and it doesn't fit the NFL so well. But an NFL job is an NFL job, so I'm not gonna be mad that he took that.
Yeah,
no one took the Hawks seriously.
Fro.
You're right.
Yeah,
you're right. We got the receipts for that. We got the receipts for that, by the way. Plenty of folks had us in like 4th place in the NFC West, and
that's not even what I'm talking about. I get a lot of people did that, and us. I know me, you, and Zach. That's basically the only people I do podcasts with, to be honest. And I know before the season we were thinking like 2nd in the division or 3rd, but we still make the playoffs. I mean, like we thought this team was like a playoff contender. We just didn't. If we can look in the mirror, we were sleeping on the Seahawks too. I mean, to be completely honest.
Agreed.
Once the wins kept rolling, it was kind of like, all right, when's this going to end? And against the Colts, you have just the Colts game just sticks in my mind like crazy because it was such a bad game that we totally – it felt like the Giants game last year. It's like we didn't take the Colts seriously. They have Phillip Rivers. But the difference between this team and last year's team is we haven't lost the games that we're supposed to lose or supposed to win. Sorry. Like there was the Buccaneers game, but also that's another thing. Zach brings it up every time I bring up the Buccaneers games. He's like, forget how good the Buccaneers were in the first half of the season too. So I don't know. This team is just battle tested. They've won every way imaginable. They've won defensively, they've won offensively, and they've won by special teams.
Yes.
They've won ugly games. So it's just something about this season has just been like,
it's been special.
Yeah, for sure. And it's been insane to watch it because it's not like the Legion of Boom, right? And I know everybody compares them, but it's just different.
It's its own thing, which is really cool. Like it's its own thing. Now I really wish they leaned into the MOB, like missing over BS instead of the dark side, which I mean I hear the dark side.
What you talking about, dog?
I love it. I love it. Not that I'm hating on the dark side. I mean,
I love it.
I just love LOB to MOB. Like
I like the dark side more because it
is its own thing.
Yeah, it is its own thing because I don't know.
That's why the team likes it more, I think.
By the way, I don't know if I brought this up last time, but they have a shitty ass rap song, and I don't really care. I don't care if you're a Seahawks fan. I'm a pretty diehard Seahawks fan. I don't know if you can like tell behind me or like I have like over 150 Seahawks jerseys. Like they were playing that MOB Welcome to the Dark Side song before the game, the entire 49ers game. I didn't go to the NFC Championship, by the way. My baby wasn't feeling very good.
Oh,
and it was super nice actually just to stay home. I was actually really excited I didn't go.
Okay.
That's weird to say.
I get that.
But
I do get that.
They're playing the song MOB Welcome to the Dark Side. I'm like, this sucks, dude. Can you guys please turn this off?
I like the song. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I like
you like it? Just wait till they just wait till I play it a billion times while you're waiting for the game.
I can definitely get sick of it easily. Like I don't like it that much. Like it's a cool song, but like I never hear it played anywhere. So like
I did. I heard it played a lot in one place.
Okay. I do want to get back to the game.
Yeah, go ahead.
Previewing the Patriots. And so let's break it down this way. I've seen a few people break it down. Like when the Seahawks have the ball, what do you think happens? Like
just the opening drive.
Do you think the Patriots can slow them down?
Opening drive?
Start hot or end hot?
Opening drive?
Yeah, or like however, like any part of it really.
Like how I see it going, the first drive is probably we start with an outside run. Probably get this can be a little too specific, but probably get like 4 yards. Very next play, they do a shot play. I don't know if it works or not, but that's how I could see the game opening up. That's all I'm leaving it at. The opening drive, they're gonna. I'm gonna say a shot play to Shaheed, and Sam's gonna underthrow it still just a little bit because I don't think he's used to working with anybody that fast.
Yeah, I do. I noticed that a lot. I think that's the biggest thing with their chemistry is like he's not used to working with anybody that fast. You could just tell. Like they still are working on the chemistry. It's improved, but they're still working on it.
Oh, for sure.
That call out, though. I like that call out. I think that I imagine that I actually don't know how the opening drive's gonna go. Here's my vibe. I think they do okay in the first half. Like I think Darnold looks a little shaky in the beginning, like not as confident as he looked in the Rams because he's seen the Rams 3 times at that point. And I feel like, quite frankly, he really was confident. I don't know if that we see that poise going into the opening game. Sam tends to take a minute to settle in, like even in the 49ers week 18 game, like he needed a little bit of time to settle in. Missed Zach Charbonnet wide open. Like I'll never forgive that.
I forget that was the first drive.
Yeah,
no,
he looks a little shaky early. It wasn't that the first drive because then
that was week 18 game. Yeah, right. Yeah, you're right. It wasn't the. Sorry, I got week 18 and wild card mixed or divisional round mixed up.
They were so close together. but no, I meant that week 18 game, that opening drive. Like you could tell he was a little shaky. I could see something like that happening early. But what I love about this team most is like we've seen a lot of games where they've been kind of neck and neck. I think that first half kind of plays itself out pretty evenly, is my guess. And then the Seahawks come out from halftime. and they blow wide open because it happens so much. In fact, I don't
The
know if you
Atlanta
saw on
game.
Twitter, somebody made a
Oh, go
video
ahead.
of like all of the halftime scores and then like the final score after halftime. They were like, what does Mike McDonald do like during halftime?
Yeah, the blowouts really, except for the Cardinals and Saints games at home.
Yeah.
Like the Falcons game, we were tied like 6-6 at half or 3-3 at half. It was like
Ooh, that was ugly.
stupid. And yeah, I could totally see it going that way. I hope it does. I don't know. I'm just like you said. The more I talk about it, the more nervous I get. Probably out of 6 right now instead of 5.
Sorry, I'm not meaning to escalate your anxiety.
No, that's fine.
I just know the call out, man. I know the pattern, and I've heard a lot of talk actually about like the edge that Mike Vrabel has in regards to like knowing that the halftime is longer and having experience with what that looks like, and Josh McDaniels obviously and his experience with like those halftime adjustments. But I gotta be honest. I mean, I'm curious to get your take on it. But like from my perspective, if you give Mike McDonald more time, like this is not a disadvantage. Like like giving McDonald a longer halftime to me is exciting. And maybe I'm misreading that or
Yeah,
they're wrong because of the rhythm.
I don't know. Mike Holmgren came on the radio this week and said it does feel like the longest halftime of all time. What's it? Is it 25 minutes instead of 15? Is that what it is, or is it?
It's close to like 30. Yeah.
Okay, 30 minutes. So it's double the time. That's not really, like you said, I think it kind of evens itself out, really, because he does have experience. Vrabel speaking. Actually, a lot of people on that staff, because a lot of them are former Patriots, right? But I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Giving Mike McDonald more time to kind of adjust. And this team, they kind of play on a string. So to kind of communicate a little bit better.
Yeah. Like I remember seeing this picture. Maybe that was you that actually no. Let's see. Yeah, the whole thing is being about 30 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes, depending on the
probably 30. I don't know. I don't really care about halftime. Have you ever watched a halftime show?
Oh, for sure. Like I'm definitely most of the time I watch it actually. Like, I just go on. I don't see why not.
See, I just chill during halftime. I think like during, I don't know. I'm a guy.
That's fair.
Usually
I care deeply.
We're not going to a Super Bowl party this year because the Seahawks are playing. So I made a deal with my best friend. Puts on a Super Bowl party every year, and we go to his house every year. He's like, "Hey, you come to the Super Bowl party?" I'm like, this was before the 49ers game. I was driving to the 49ers game. I go, the Seahawks are in, I'm not coming to your house. So maybe I will watch the halftime show this year. But usually I'm like playing cornhole or something. I just don't really, I'm not even watching the game most of the time during the Super Bowl. So this is going to be weird.
That's crazy. I'm normally kind of locked in. That's because generally if I go to a Super Bowl party, it's like a small one. And it's like everybody's just watching the game, but like we have food kind of party. Like it's nothing special about it. So
that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing tomorrow. So we're having my mom and maybe one of my friends and then my sister and my 2 nephews. And we're picking up a sushi platter from Trapper Sushi down the road. And that's it. I mean, yeah, so it's going to be more like that. But usually during the Super Bowl, like I said, there's like, we go to a friend's house that has like 2 TVs outside, 2 TVs inside, and really you can't really watch them because you're just busy like doing other stuff.
Yeah.
But anyways, back to the game. Sorry.
Back to the game. Okay. Anything else on like Seahawks offense versus like Patriots defense? I think I do worry. I will say this. I worry a little bit that they won't be able to run the ball as well. I know they'll be able to run some outside stuff because.
But I think they're prepared for it.
Yeah,
that's another thing I'm nervous too, because like we talk about how the Seahawks will be able to run like the outside zone, but it's like, okay, us as fans saying the Seahawks should be able to do it really shows that the Patriots are probably like, okay, they're going to try to take advantage of the outside. We're going to do some stuff to put some more guys or contain the edge a little bit better.
Right.
And maybe that opens up the inside. Who knows? But I don't know. A big George Holani game here in the screen.
It's nothing more scary than saying that, but I agree with you. I agree with you wholeheartedly because I think you can, and I think we saw it even in the Rams game. Like you can figure him out. Like even if he comes out gangbusters, like you can adjust to him, and you can kind of take him out of the game at least in the run part. Now
to K9,
yeah,
yeah.
I think receiving wise, like he's really great. I think.
Boy, if we could pull off some of those screens that we've been doing, that's where I will give Anthony Bradford and. Really the only A grade I'll give him, because him on screen passes is a lead blocker. I mean, and I've seen him, pull to the outside for a screen pass, and then him make some really good blocks. I will give him that, but we've also seen the same from Gray's Able, so both the guards. But I'd love to see a few screens, but I don't know, which of course they're expecting it. I mean, we're just fans, right? So you still there?
Oh yeah, I am. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, we're just fans, but like I'd like to see the screen game going. I guess that would be another thing on offense that I'd like to see.
Yeah, I think that can counter some of the aggressiveness that I feel like they're going to come out with. Kind of slow them down, make them think, kind of thing. So before we leave this side of the ball, how you feel about JSN versus Christian
Gonzalez?
Yeah,
I'm excited. I hate the Ducks, so I think he can take advantage of them.
I hear they're gonna shadow, like at least called. That's what
I heard.
Davis said.
Did he say that?
He said that they're planning on having him shadow.
Okay, because I was watching another preview, and this was before. I think this is before media day even started, and they said Christian Gonzalez doesn't really shadow people.
He doesn't.
I knock on wood, I'd like to see him try, right? Because we've seen him, just about anybody that JSN goes against, he's able to get separation, have really good hands. So I don't know. That's not as much as the worry for me as the run game.
Yeah, I agree. I'm in the same place. I really feel like JSN, whether it's the first half, second half, like even when teams have shut him down, it's not been able to completely shut him down. And in the games that you completely shut down JSN, we've still won every one.
We've won, and they've gone to other. They spend so much time focusing on JSN to where it opens up other things. Exactly. I think.
Yeah. Exactly. So I'm not worried about it.
It was the Vikings game. The Vikings game.
Yeah, Vikings game. He had like 23 yards. It's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, but Jefferson also had like 23 yards. It was like insane.
It was such a weird
I remember I was walking down the tunnel after the game, and I was standing next to a Vikings game. I'm like, boy, our all pro receivers really lit it up today, didn't they? There was one other game too, and I thought it was cool. One thing that's different between DK and JSN is JSN really just cares about winning.
Yes.
And when he did only have 23 yards against the Vikings, he's like, we won, right? What's there to be mad about? So.
Yeah, he definitely didn't care. But I like it, and I like particularly, like, I kind of hope that they have Christian Gonzalez travel, because Sam Darnold versus man coverage is like free eats. So I've heard a lot of folks, suggest that that's like the Patriots' path. It's like man up everybody, and like
I don't think you have the defense. I don't think you have the defense to do that.
I'm like, please do. Like, it actually that'd be great for me. I think Sam Darnold would take advantage of that, because he actually struggles more with zone.
Yeah, no, I can totally understand that. I mean, I know I keep bringing it back up, but just thinking back to the first Rams game, it seems like every interception that game was on zone coverage.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah, man, our guys get separation. I mean, I don't know. I could see this being kind of a Cooper Kupp game, because they're going to focus on JSN so much.
That's a good point.
And he's been there before, right? So I can't I don't like that narrative, by the way. I hate that narrative. That
they've been there before?
Oh, man, going into the playoffs, the Seahawks. Well, the Seahawks never been here before, okay? So, and I hated that, because every argument against the Seahawks, against the Rams, against the 49ers, or potentially against the Eagles, because those were kind of the top 4 teams they were talking about in the playoffs for the NFC. You look at these teams, and everybody's been there before, but the Seahawks, and I'm like, okay, but what about when they haven't been there before? They had to, at some point, they also haven't been there before, right? So that's kind of a narrative that bugs me. So
I don't mind it as much, because I think experience can matter sometimes, but I do think it's overblown, like to your point. Like I think people put a little bit too much emphasis on that. But we've seen Cooper Kupp step up and be kind of big in the playoffs. Like honestly, for as much as I do see your point, Cooper Kupp looks like he's been there before. Like he's made some big plays, and a Cooper Kupp touchdown, he had what, like 2 all year? I mean, like
yeah, he didn't have many. And the 49ers game, I think it was because that's a game we barely threw the ball. Right. I kept looking up going, so they have the stats right here where I'm at the game. And I kept looking up. I'm like, we haven't needed to pass the ball at all. This has been awesome. We just go out there, run the ball. That's it.
That was fun. It's always watching your team like run down the other team's throat. It's awesome. Now, I don't think that's going to happen in this Patriots game. Like there's a lot of ways I can see the game happening. That would be a major shock to me. But I think Mike Vrabel and company are going to do a pretty good job of limiting the Seahawks run game. I hope they can't take it away completely, but that does make me nervous.
I think that's the number one thing that would make me nervous going into this game is stopping the Seahawks run game.
I agree.
Which can happen. We've seen it happen. We haven't. I mean, there's been points. So we forget. We go back to the beginning. Not really the beginning. The middle of the season, and we just couldn't run the ball at some point. So this offense have taken like 5 different identities in one season. That's another thing. It's evolved like 5 different times.
Yeah. So. But I kind of like that though, because they have an identity, right? But like that just proves they're able to adjust, they're versatile, and it speaks to their ability to like highlight different talent, which is why this team is so complete, in my opinion. Like,
yeah,
I think they got, in my opinion, I really want for them to win this game, of course, because it's a Super Bowl, but like, I don't know what this team looks like without Clint Kubiak. I'm just going to be honest. For as great as Mike McDonald has been with adjustments, Clint Kubiak's been just as great, and he doesn't even necessarily wait anymore until halftime. Like he's gotten better at doing it from drive to drive. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're going to find a good replacement. And like I told Zach, we have all off season to talk. Pardon?
Ooh, I'm scared.
Yeah, me too. But I mean, when we brought in Clint Kubiak, the one thing that we said is, all right, this guy's going to be a coordinator for at least another year because no one's going to hire this guy as a head coach because he has no personality. And also, technically, I don't think the Raiders have still hired him. I don't know what's going on with that because I've seen like a lot of reports are like, we think he's going to be our head coach. Like, I get he's going to be, but
he's going to be like, so the way it works is like, you can't announce that until after the team is like been eliminated or like the season is over.
Oh, is that like, what it is?
Yeah. Like you literally, like you can't publicly make that announcement. So all you get is the reports being like, they've agreed, but can't announce it. Like
he's expected to become the head coach.
Correct. They said he wants to be, they want him to be, it's basically a done deal. They just can't announce it till after the game is over.
This is not Seahawks related, but I feel like it was a dumb move. You?
So I think he needed personally, I think he needed another year. Now he has done much better. And some of my complaints in the beginning of the season in terms of his offense, his adjustments.
Even the middle of the season. I mean, up until what was it? Up until week 18, we were bitching about his opening script. I mean, I think last time we talked, or the 2 times ago we talked, we were like, how he's opening these games just dumb. Like the Panthers game, you thought he could, you'd start the game running the ball 3 times in a row because of how bad the Panthers were against the run. And he starts the game, rolls Sam out to the left, which I can't stand. I realize it works sometimes, but
I like it.
I hate it. I hate it with a passion.
I'm interested. We'll come back to that. But
thrown against your body is not an ideal situation. They're rolling him to the left. They never roll him to the right. They only roll him to the left.
Yes.
And then Sam it seemed like, and I know it wasn't. I know it was only one play, but they passed the ball, pass, incompletion, and they rolled him out to the left. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I cannot deal with this anymore. And I think that's right before we talked 2 times ago was after the Panthers game. And we were just complaining about his opening script. I remember that.
I don't know. Maybe I got to go back and look, but I don't remember complaining about his opening scripts. I've been complaining about his opening scripts since probably week 7, 6, 7. 6, 7. It's been a while since I've complained about his opening script. My issue with him has been like take in the middle of the season. So it was opening scripts at first, and then it was like, so like when you're gonna adjust, Clint, it's like, so like you wait till halftime. That's cool, but like we went into halftime with like 7 points because
it was sweet.
Because you waited the second half, and then he got better at that, and then like by end of the season, like he was making those like drive to drive adjustment, and so he's improved. But like I still feel like when a coach hasn't had 2 years at any one stop to like figure out how to evolve the offense like further with that group of personnel, to think that that's going to immediately translate to like, especially as dysfunctional of a franchise as the Raiders is.
That's what I'm talking about. It's
like I don't think that's. I think he needed another year.
And my friends from fantasy football text me. Now get this. This is friends from fantasy football. This isn't friends from real football.
Right.
They go, dude, they have Max Crosby. They have Jahmyr Gibbs and Brock Bowers. And Fernando Mendoza. Okay. Fernando Mendoza wouldn't have been a first overall pick last year because I think Cam Ward would have been a first overall pick last year, even if, combine the draft. So I think he'd be like, if you were to put him back in the 2024 draft, sorry, I had to look at what year it was.
Yeah.
If you could transfer, I think he's the 6th quarterback taken out of that draft.
He might go second round. I don't think there's a guarantee he goes first round.
Yeah, exactly. So the fact that they're going to draft this guy, the offensive line is absolutely horrible. And I get that Geno holds on to the ball a long time, but it's wretched. Go ahead.
Part of it is the coaching. We all know that a Carroll coaching an offensive line is a disaster and like puts every particular offensive lineman in the worst possible position.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Shout out Nate Carroll. But
shout out Brendan Carroll.
Oh, it's Brendan. Oh, that's right. Nate is like what, the offensive assistant coach or whatever.
He fired Nate at one point.
Did he fire Nate?
Yeah, he fired Nate with the Seahawks. It was, I don't remember what it was.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that. He fired him with the Seahawks, but he brought him back for the Raiders. Lucky them.
Oh, no, he had Brendan Carroll because Brendan Carroll was our offensive coordinator at UW. He hired him as the O-line coach in Oakland, and I'm assuming he's not coming back.
Yeah, no, come back. I just saw a tweet actually yesterday. He was let go. But yeah, like I will say it wouldn't surprise me if they went from like hard to watch, literally, to like bad but like serviceable. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
so like 5
normal
and 12.
bad.
Like 5 and 12.
Yeah. Well, I just meant the offensive line. I just had to see the schedule. I got to see the schedule.
Well, it's going to be a 4th place schedule, but regardless, I don't know. I just feel like it's too big of a leap for having one really successful year as offensive coordinator. What's up, Seahawks, Eddie?
I lean that way too, particularly because I still stand by my point before. He's got the personality of a drywall, and like I just don't think that helps like galvanize when things go wrong, right?
Well, if he would have went to the Ravens, or the Bills, or the Steelers are kind of weird. Steelers are a weird situation. But if he would have went to one of those, or even the Giants, which is odd to say because they're terrible, but
they got some talent.
Exactly. If he would have went to like a situation that was anybody other than the Browns, the Raiders, or the Cardinals, like the bottom 3 jobs that were available, I'd be like, good for you. But now I'm just nervous for him, the fact that he took it.
I definitely agree. I think, but hey, optimistic side, 2 years, they fire him, right? Then he comes back to the Seahawks. We can get him back.
If we take him.
Yeah.
Unless, you mean when our guy gets hired by another guy because he's too good?
I actually think that the offense won't be nearly as good next year. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, but like.
Yeah. Let's talk about the defense in the Super Bowl.
Defense. Yes, I was going to say let's switch it. Defense. Okay, how do I do this without being arrogant? You go first.
How do I do this without being arrogant? I realize everybody in New England right now is gay for May, and I get it. He's took you this far, but I just see us getting to him quick. and I see us forcing bad throws. And then, like I said, going into the Rams game, you just have to capitalize on those bad throws that he makes and pick them off, or, force fumbles. I could see this being a huge, my hot take of the week was, I think it was that DeMarcus Lawrence is going to win the Super Bowl MVP. I could see, just watch out over the edge, because I think they're coming for him.
Yeah, I agree. I think the versatility of our defensive linemen, along with the combined coverage looks that they show, I mean, that's what makes it hard on young quarterbacks. Like, you've seen the stats in terms of quarterbacks who are young when they're facing a Mike McDonald defense. It doesn't go well the first time, especially the first time. It's a lot to take in at one time. And Drake can, similar to Sam Darnold at times, will get on to the ball, right? And that's exactly what the Seahawks want you to do. It's to make you think a second so that they can definitely get to you in the pass rush. And he's been sacked. He's on pace to be sacked more than anyone else in a postseason. I think it's 15 sacks at this point.
Gee, that's weird, because I was
18, I think.
I didn't know that, because I was reading the regular season. He wasn't sacked that much.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Yeah, him and Sam Darnold were both sacked 13 times, which was tied for second least.
Yep.
So that's why, because like you said, I've seen him get strip sacked about 27 times this postseason.
Yes.
And you're like, oh, they must give up a lot of sacks all the time. But no, I guess it's not, because sorry, I didn't even have that planned. I just heard that this week. I was like, wow, they don't give up a lot of sacks. That's nuts.
They didn't in the regular season, but that goes back to the thing that has been the biggest knock on the Patriots, and that's who did they play in the regular season? Now, I realize the defenses were better than the offense that they faced, but that still changes the game, and how the defense plays and how much wear and tear it puts on the defenses when they have bad offenses. All that matters.
Who they play in the postseason, too? It's kind of
they play the defenses. No, the defenses were the Chargers.
Yeah, they played strong defenses, but I don't think the Texans defense really let the Texans down.
No, no, I did not.
Herbert in the playoffs. I didn't even watch that game. I'm not going to lie to you, but I can tell you every year he folds. And then I did watch the game against the Texans. Like I said, Texans defense didn't let him down.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, you're going up. And I hate that, because everybody does this about the Seahawks. They go, well, Sam Darnold. I think we talked about this. They're trying to make it Sam Darnold versus Matt Stafford last game, and it's not. It's the Seahawks against the Rams. But you're going against Jarrett Stidham, okay?
Right.
And if it wasn't for that weird backwards pass thing that he threw, we might be, which is nuts, because I knew it was a pass. I was like, okay, the ball's going forward. His arms are moving forward. That's a pass. And then I don't remember what I was doing. I switched a load of laundry or something in between plays. And I'm like, how did the Patriots have the ball? And then I looked it up, and they're like, oh, it was a backwards pass. And I was like, no way. I never would have thought of that. I was like, that's an incomplete pass. I didn't know. If it wasn't for that play, there's a good chance we're talking about playing the Broncos this Sunday. So,
yeah, I'm not kidding, which is a sore spot, because my husband, again, is a Broncos fan. So that would have been fun. But
would have been sweet.
Yeah, it would have been fun. But neither here nor there. He's pretty sad about that, because he's this close to,
Hey, Bo Nix has still never beat a team from Seattle in his career, so that's okay.
I think it would have gone in our favor regardless, but I'll let him think differently.
Hey, Bo Nix 0-3 against the University of Washington, 0-1 against the Seattle Seahawks. We're gonna have to try again next year. We play him next year. So.
Oh, that's insane. That's funny.
You guys should go to that game next year. I don't know if it's here or there. Actually, I think it's there. I think it's in Denver. But you guys should go. Screw it.
I know. Thinking about it. I gotta get to a game. My first priority is to get to a Seahawks home game first.
Dude, you had a hell of an opportunity to go to a game this year.
Yeah, I know. I just couldn't. It wasn't possible this year, but man,
that would have been sweet. We almost lost them. That game sucked against the Titans.
Yeah, that game did. But it was, in fairness, it basically was a home game. Nashville was covered in Seahawks.
We were the whole entire game. I was like, oh, we're winning this. We're winning this game. And then that was one of the games this year that kind of pissed me off. It was like the Jaguars and Texans game. It's like, why are we letting them get to one score at the end of the game? What are we doing?
Well, I guess they did make it closer than it had to be in the end. Like, I don't think about that game though. That game didn't piss me off.
Oh, yeah, I don't think it pissed me off. A win's a win, but yeah.
I didn't see it piss me off though, because I was like there, and I'm like, I know I didn't drive down here just to lose to this team. Like I was.
Wait, you did go there?
Yeah, I went to the Titans game.
Oh, that's what I was talking about.
Game. That wasn't a home. I mean, like I haven't gone to like Lumen Field.
No, I know. I didn't know you went to the Titans game this year. That's what I was saying. I was saying you had a hell of a chance to go this year.
Oh yeah, no, that I went to. I thought you meant like a home game opportunity. No.
That's badass. Did you hear? Getting off topic. I don't really care, dude. The Super Bowl's on Sunday. Have you heard of the Tennessee Hawkers bar?
No.
My friend went to Nashville. They're on vacation during football season 2 years ago, and there's this bar called the Tennessee Hawkers. And during NFL Sundays, they shut literally every TV off. That's on a different game. Every game, every TV is turned on to the Seahawks game. The bar is completely decorated in Seahawks stuff.
Really?
It's nuts. You should look it up. I mean,
I have not heard of this. No, I did miss an experience. No, I mean, the game was better, but Tennessee.
No, but I mean,
bar.
Yeah.
Bar. This is cool. Yeah. No,
yeah, I don't know. I'll have to. Oh, Seahawkers, Tennessee, Music City. Yeah, here it is. Seahawkers are an official chapter. Anyways, I've
heard of the group. Yes.
Maybe they rented out a place.
Yeah, they probably rented out a place.
Oh, they're at Land Shark Bar and Grill in Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
So they have watch parties, and you should do this. This would be sick.
Yeah.
I'd do it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sorry.
My goal is still to get to a home game first. Like I've been to Nashville a few enough times. I think that was my first like regular season game though. I think
season tickets for the Titans are like free too. So I get
them. For sure. Like I got like great seats for like $5.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding, but
dude, I don't know how you guys live like I don't know how you just don't like become a Titans fan. Just go to every game. I totally would.
The Titans suck.
I don't care.
Like Memphis doesn't like Nashville. Like there's an active beef between the cities, so like we don't like each other.
Really?
Yes. No. Memphis considers itself its own state. No, we don't really like the rest of Tennessee.
Is that because they took the Titans away from you guys after like 1 year?
No, I think they took the Titans away from the Houston. It was like the Houston Oilers.
No, they did the Oilers, and then they played in Memphis for like 1 year, or maybe they played in.
That was a minor league team, the Memphis Express.
No. When the Oilers moved, they were the Tennessee Oilers for 1 year, and they played in where the Volunteers play.
Oh, that's in Knoxville, though.
Yeah, Knoxville. They played there, I think.
Yeah.
Regardless,
no, it's got nothing to do with the teams. Like, we just don't like each other. No, so like I'm like anti-Nashville. No,
Nashville sounds fun. I want to go. I heard it's like the new Vegas.
It depends on the kind of experience you're looking for, but like, yeah, I'm not honky tonk. Let's just say that. So no, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for a great honky tonk, then absolutely.
Yeah, I heard there's like one of my coworkers was like, yeah, my brother went down to Nashville a couple of times. He said it's a bunch of people trying to fight each other, a bunch of dudes trying to fight each other. And I go, well, yeah, they're drunk white dudes trying to be cowboys
in boots.
Yeah, exactly. I go, what do you expect? There's lots of chicks there, and it's a bunch of drunk white guys. What do you think is going to happen in this situation?
Exactly. Yeah, no. Most people actually in Memphis aren't even Titans fans. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, most people around me are like Cowboys fans or Steelers fans. Like, those are the bandwagons.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, any thoughts on the Super Bowl? Any final thoughts?
Oh, well, we actually didn't discuss the defense at all. Like,
okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, defense. This is what makes me get overconfident. With us having Nick and Rory back, I find it hard that they're going to be able to run on us. And if they can't run on us, then I think Drake May is in trouble. Like, I want them to take the Brock Purdy approach. I realize that Drake May is a better runner, but Jaden Daniels was a better runner too. But just crush the pocket. Like I don't even care about sacks and stuff. Like just crush the pocket, internal pressure. Don't let him escape. Force him to beat you with his arm. And he's got a talented arm, but with those coverages and you're putting the stunts on the front line, I think that's your recipe to suffocate their offense.
Yeah. And I hate to see it. We say this every week, stopping the run stops everything, but it is true. I mean, really, we're not. I'd feel different. Even if we were going to. I don't think. I get that Drake May is mobile, but I feel like he's less mobile than Bo Nix, and I feel like I'd be more worried about Bo Nix's legs than Drake May's legs. Now, maybe that's just me. Like I said, not watching the Patriots as much as other teams. So I don't know, but Purdy scrambles a lot. We did a pretty good job stopping him. I mean, the only thing I get nervous about just from what we've seen is like those plays that Brock Purdy completed, because now we got to get to him, right? Because Purdy was scrambling around back there. And then I don't know if you remember that 3rd and 20 or something, that he was just scrambling around back there. And then by the grace of God, he found a tight end with nobody around him.
It's a crazy throw. One of the craziest throws I've seen all year, for sure.
Yeah, and I guess speaking of tight ends, I think tight end Hunter Henry is kind of a little nervous about that just because of how we've guarded tight ends in the history of Seahawks football.
That's fair.
But we've kind of seen it this year a little bit with going up against the 49ers and Tongas. Colby Parkinson has really picked us apart, which actually pisses me off. Like that one irritates me because I'm like, is it that we didn't know how to use you? Is that really what it was? Or
yes.
Yeah,
it pisses me off. He was always that talented, and I kind of hate that they got him for that cheap. Honestly, like I thought that they were going to bring back Colby Parkinson and get rid of Will Disley, so that when they got rid of them both or let them both walk, I was like, so what's the point of that? Anyway, back to your point. So I will say that I've lost them. What was the point? We're talking about Drake May and his legs, and then
the legs, and then covering the tight end as well.
Oh, yeah, okay, yes, tight ends. So I'm less upset about the tight end thing once I learned that that's like their strategy. Like they're okay conceding tight end yards because their goal is to suffocate from the wide receiver perspective and get rid of those like running back receiving yards opportunities. And I feel like of all of the skill positions, like if you're going to let one, I mean, you have to give up something in defense. So like, I feel like I can live with, an annoying first down pickup by a tight end because it never really kills them. And I think that's actually the better strategy. Like it gets on your nerves, but like it doesn't kill you because you're covering everything else.
I'd still like to see him try tight end screen lined up against Nick Human-Warrior. That seems to be pretty good. I don't know. He's awesome. I was actually a little pissed off that he didn't win Defensive Rookie of the Year. And I'm not even about awards, to be honest. Like, when Vrabel won Coach of the Year, I was like, whatever. Who cares? We're going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I said that when he won it.
I get why they gave it to Vrabel. I mean, they were like
4-13.
Yeah,
that kind of.
I get that.
That's I was telling somebody else that because they're like McDonald got snubbed, and I was like, to be fair, McDonald took over a 9-8 roster, went 9-8 again, and then he kind of walked into a better situation than Vrabel did. But okay, that Browns rookie linebacker that won it,
yeah,
he had a lot of tackles, and I can tell you what. When your offense sucks and your defense is on the field all the time,
you get a lot of tackles.
Bobby Wagner and Jordan Brooks had a lot of tackles their late years here, and that's not because they were the best.
Jordan Brooks actually made All-Pro. Did you see that?
No, but I was hoping we'd go for him during the trade deadline, but instead we settled on Rashid Shaheed, which I was not happy about at the time.
You wanted Jordan Brooks back?
What? I did, yes.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't remember what happened. I think Ernest Jones got hurt like right before that or something, or maybe Drake Thomas did. But I was like, yo, we should try to get this guy. But no, the fact that also the Rashid Shaheed trade, talk about special teams really quick. boy, he's a difference maker. The Rams didn't give him a chance to return a kickoff or even a punt. Because
Yeah,
they're
they
like,
changed
oh,
their entire kicking strategy. Like,
they're like, let's not do this because we saw what happened the week before.
I love that.
Yeah.
I just looked it up because I was curious. Carson Schwarzenegger's average depth of tackle was like 4.2 yards.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, that's pretty.
I think
you just giving out awards for that.
Once again, I didn't watch the Browns much this year, if at all.
Yeah, it was Browns or Bengals? Browns.
For who?
He plays for the Browns. I thought he played for the Bengals.
I'm like 99% sure he plays for the Browns.
No, probably right. Yeah,
but
yes.
Regardless, I didn't watch them that much. But I can tell you this defense really revolves around Hakeem Ward.
Absolutely.
So if it comes to like most valuable rookie on a Super Bowl team, I'd say it's him. This defense is different when he's out there.
No question. He's like the linchpin. And that's how I was freaking out because like he changes their ability to like play light boxes and like it doesn't really matter if you put a speedy wide receiver on him. Like I've seen this dude cover blanket Justin Jefferson.
Mm-hmm.
So like now he does have to get better at the tight end coverage because he's actually one of the bigger liabilities in that regard. But if you can cover Justin Jefferson, then I trust you'll get better at covering a Hunter Henry. Maybe not this game, but eventually.
Yeah. And I, like you said, maybe it's just confidence. If it's a blowout, the Seahawks are winning this game.
Yeah.
If it's a close game, the Seahawks are most likely winning this game.
They could lose, but
yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I said most likely. I'd say like you said, 50% blowout. The Seahawks win by a lot. I don't disagree with it, and I could see that happening, and I could see him pulling away the second half, just like you said.
It just scares me when I feel that way.
Why?
And it is. I think somebody mentioned it in the comments. Somebody was like PTSD. Yes, absolutely. That is an effect from PTSD. So
I don't know why I put myself through this, but today I don't know if you have cable, but the NFL Network was replaying the Super Bowl 49.
I'll have it all day.
Yeah, so they were replaying Super Bowl 49, and I was like, I don't know why I'm putting myself through this, but I'm gonna watch it. I'm feeding my daughter with the bottle for one. She normally is breastfed, but my wife was taking a shower, so I'm like, let's watch this.
You're glutton for punishment.
I watched the second and third quarter, and I was like, there's no way. Dude, I'm watching this knowing what happened. I'm like, we ain't losing this game. There's no way we're losing this game. I watched it till halfway through the fourth quarter, thinking in my head, just thinking, how did we lose this? And I get, because it was Jeremy Lin that was hurt. 11 years later, but Throld Simon should have had an interception in the end zone. He was interfered with. BS call on Earl Thomas. I'm breaking down a game from 11 years ago, but I didn't think it still bugged me. I really didn't. And
I hope this win, man.
There's only one way to get over that, and that's to win on Sunday. So,
yep.
Do you have a final score?
I'll keep going back and forth on it. I think I'm going to go 27-17.
Yeah.
Comfortable. All right, that's pretty close to signing. Yeah, 26-17. Yeah.
Anybody that's watching, drop your score in the chat, but mine's 31-13, and that's what I said.
I'm scared to do that.
What?
I'm scared to go to the 30, but like I feel 30 in my heart. Yeah.
I don't know. Like you said, it's just we are confident, which is fine. We're fans. We should be confident. We have no effect on the game whatsoever. But it's just, superstitious. I'm gonna get a haircut on Monday. My hair's super long, so I totally get being superstitious. I haven't had a haircut since I don't know when. But once it came into the playoffs, I was like, man, I can't cut my hair.
Yeah.
I can't cut my hair.
Yep.
And I also have to shave my beard, like shave my face completely, because I've been doing that since the Panthers game. So
oh, okay.
I get being superstitious. I totally get it. Anything else? Overall thoughts throughout the year Anything?
Yeah, I'd rather say that depending on the outcome of this game. No, I'm just super excited for this game. I've listened to so much analysis. I'm just ready to like play the game. It's almost here. Time
Our
is like
second 2-week wait too. That's what's maybe the Patriots aren't used to that. I think that's another advantage we have. We had a bye week between week 18 and the divisional round. They didn't. Maybe it'll help them. Maybe it'll hurt them. But I don't know. This season, like I said earlier, it's a success no matter what. The only difference is we might have a parade on Wednesday and we might not. Otherwise, Sunday it is over. And no matter what happens, I think I was telling Zach this, and I said it's just bittersweet because, like, yeah, even if we win, it's bittersweet. It's like, okay, yeah, we won. This is awesome, but this team is never going to be back together. Like, there's going to be rookies next year.
Yep.
There's going to be free agents next year, and Kubiak's not back. Reek's probably gone.
Yep.
I think he sealed his fate against the Rams, unless he can. Even if he wins the Super Bowl MVP, I think he is done. So it's going to be bittersweet, and I'm proud of this team, no matter what happens.
Yeah, I agree. This team is special. One of the most fun teams I can remember watching. I mean, since LOB, it's very
there's
different.
not as much. There's personality, but it's a different type of personality. Like Earl wasn't really cocky. He was cocky, but he was also just an absolute weirdo. Yeah. And then Sherm was overly too cocky.
Yes.
But like, I feel like this team has a lot of Cam Chancellors. Like, because talk about mind over bullshit or mentality over bullshit or mission over bullshit, whatever it is, because there's been 3 different terms at this point, because I remember people saying mentality over bullshit middle of the season.
No, I wasn't right. It was always mission.
Okay. Well, regardless, this team has been like, just, lower your head, go to work.
Yep. And I think that's the cool part for as awesome as like the chip on your shoulder, keeping receipts. It's awesome as that is. I really respect their like, we did not care. You know what I mean? Like they're like, we didn't care about all the other crap, the narratives, none of that stuff matters. Like we're just going to work low key. Like
we did not care.
Exactly. Like I love that. I didn't think I would because I'm personally like I like a receipts, keeping those. But I mean the fans can do that. It's kind of cool. The players know.
I've been chilling on that. I haven't been talking shit on Twitter. I'm an anti-shit talker on Twitter.
Look at you, like it just messing with your personality with the team. Like you just
no, that's the way I've been. I've been an anti-shit talker on Twitter for a long time. I cannot stand people. You know who I can't stand on Twitter is people that don't use their own names and people that I guess they're burner accounts. People that don't put their faces and don't even put their names.
I know what you mean.
It pisses me off. Yeah, because they're like in everybody's feed, just like, oh fuck you, you're a loser, and it's like, all right, dude, show your face or at least your name.
Right. All right. EJ267. Okay.
Like, and I know he's a Seahawks Twitter guy, but I'm not even gonna say his name, but like all the Seahawks burner accounts that are like, like,
one thing that comes to mind. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna make up a name that doesn't exist that way. But like Anthony Bradford for president. Or like Tony Bradford. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, shut up. Like, if you're going to say all this, put your face behind it. Because I say some pretty outlandish shit on Twitter sometimes. Not like what you guys do. Because, you know what? I have to have a conscience. I'm like, okay, my face and name is on here. So do the same if you're going to be on Twitter. I don't know. There was one point in the season where I had to just cool off. Because I was like, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I was just saying I like debates, so I'm not the same.
I like it too, but some of these guys, what they say, you know what? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I think you put the thumbs down. Or no, salute. Coming from a New England Patriots fan, good luck tomorrow. Yeah, good luck
Yeah,
too.
same to you. Absolutely.
And this is another thing I told Zach. He's like, I think somebody commented, they're a Rams fan. They're like, I just hope both teams come out healthy. And I go, I don't. It's the last game of the season. Injure the shit out of yourself, dude. If you have to, do whatever it takes to win.
I hate that. No, because like even he was a Rams, so you don't feel so bad. But even when like OBJ or like tore his ACL or whatever, like in Super, like I hate when that stuff happens. Like I'm not there because like it impacts your whole next season. Like no, do stay healthy. Like stay healthy.
I get it. Dude, if we win this game and we have to sacrifice something for the first half of next year, I'm not even gonna knock on wood. Just go for it. Do whatever you gotta do to win on Sunday.
Yeah, there's only one left, so you're out. I definitely get that.
All right. Well, yeah. You got anything else, or are you good?
No, I'm good, man. I really appreciate you doing this. It's always really great talking. It's been a really fun year, and like you said, it's coming to an end one way or the other. So savor it all. It's special. This team is special.
Yeah, and wish hopefully my daughter, they're undefeated since she's been born. She was born December 26th.
Nice.
And hopefully Wednesday she's gonna get to go to her first parade.
Yeah.
So that'll be tight.
That's awesome.
I took Monday and Wednesday off, going in Tuesday.
For your shit.
So all right, guys. Well, with that, we'll see you later.
Go Hawks.
We did not care.